Okay, so first I would like to go over the last comment that my opponents made, and that was that perhaps we should raise the driving age to 21. It seemed like he was implying that because that is the age that we become adults. So he made fun of us for saying that 18 is a magical number. He then said that 21 is the magical number because it's women don't drink. Does that therefore mean that beer is a magical elixir that makes one a man and an adult? He also stated that we don't have reliable sources. I would like to cite two sources that I personally have used, and that's the International Safety Directory of the United States and the California DMV. He also he stated that the system we are suggesting is exactly the same as the one that's in place. We in fact are not. 6 months is not the same as 2 years. If you begin to learn driving at 16 and you don't get your license until you're 18, that gives you 2 years behind the wheel with a person who is, in theory, more experienced than you, able to intervene in hard-pressed situations. He also discusses the GDL, which is exactly what I just stated. This was in place in New Jersey, which has the highest driving age in the United States, which is 17. In New Jersey, there were 109 deaths, and in California, there were 590 deaths. This proves that there is benefit with raising the age, which allows for more time to learn, not necessarily for the brain to develop, but more time to learn, and in that learning time, the brain also develops, which gives us space to think. Overall, another point I would like to make is that 59% of all passenger deaths in 2010 were caused by another teenage driver. This goes to prove the fact that teens are distracted while driving, whether it be by another teenager or by their cell phones or electronic devices. If you remember when you were a child, did you not scream and kick your feet in the back of the car? Did your parents crash because they were distracted? Teens are more easily distracted. And this is because they are not able to focus on one thing. We all have ADHD or something. Overall, our 3 points are second point is that the brain is not as developed, and our final point is that teens are more. There we go. The first point is our brains are not developed. The second point is that teens are more easily distracted. And our third point is that all these combined together will make us into a better driver at the age of 18. All the evidence, in my opinion, helps us to conclude this factor, taking into account evidence pulled from the European Union, for example, where the driving age is indeed 18. If you think about the different things that have been said today, I invite you to mull over the idea. Thank you.